Oh, it's already 7:30. I just got done making breakfast, cooked some eggs, some breakfast sausage. All right, my stomach's full. We're a little late. We got to get harvested. I slept in. Oh, come on. There we go. We need to get going. So Brad's probably already at the farm. I gotta get the truck running, but I am just pooped from harvest yesterday. If you guys missed yesterday's stream when we harvested our barley and oats around the house here, today soybeans are ready to go and we need to get to it. It's a bit cold this morning. It's about 60 degrees, but again, it's 6 in the morning here. Let me shut the garage. I need to get a garage door opener and shutter so that I don't have to get out of my truck. We got to get going here, guys. So we're leasing all of our equipment, so it's super crucial. We're already down to $94,000 now. We also bought a few other things like seed fertilizer and lime, so we have these fields all planted for winter wheat. We might actually plant more winter wheat. We'll kind of see, but we need to get going to get all the equipment up and running. So the first thing I'm going to do is hook up to the grain carts, get that all situated, ready to go, and then I'm gonna head out to field 62. I gotta grab the Draper header as well. Then I actually thought Brad was gonna be here, but he's not just yet, so hopefully he's about down here yet. There we go. Connect the hoses. Looks good. Everything. Yep, we're connected there still. Perfect. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna head down to field 62. I want to check the moisture down there. Everything should be fine. We could have got some overnight dew. I'm a little worried about that, but by the time I get all the equipment down there, what is the weather looking like? It's gonna get up to, okay, like 75 76 degrees, so that's plenty warm. I should go ahead and shut the barn here. I hate when we get birds inside the barn. They make all these nests and stuff. It's just it's really annoying. All right, there we go. It's gonna be a fun one today. We're doing soybeans, like I said, field 62. Uh-oh, I made the wrong turn. It's fine. It's fine. We'll just go over here. It's no big deal. But it is a little unrealistic, not gonna lie, with the two JMs behind us. That 450 seems to handle it just fine when they're empty, for sure. But when they're a bit full, it is quite a bit of weight behind me. All right, guys, I got the grain carts all the way, or already at field 62. We're gonna do something here just because it gets a little tight in a few spots heading down to the field. I'm going to we're gonna try and put the header actually on this trailer. I don't have an official like header trailer. So Brad's in the combine right now. We're gonna try and get it squared up. I'm a little worried that we might hit the trailer here, just because it's a bit low, but it looks like we'll be close. All right, cool. We got it on there. I'm gonna go ahead and throw down some straps. See, the straps on this, I don't know if they work all the time. It might help hold it down a bit, but honestly, it would be nice if of course we could strap it down. I'll go nice and slow. It's just there's a few tight spots. Brad, you ready to get that soybean field done, man?
Yeah, don't drive like Bolt.
I'll try not to. I'll try not. Yeah, good thing Bolt's not around. It would be nice to have him around, but yeah, not for this job. All right, man. Just follow me. All my hazards on. There's not too much traffic up there. And then, do we need anything else actually?
Well, we'll need the cedar, but
in the end,
right now.
Yeah, in the end. Yeah. Okay. Cool beans. We will. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, let's get going, man.
All right. Let's do it.
That's the plan, guys. We're heading up and out of here over to field 62. I'm hoping things aren't cheap, especially when we lease. When we like lease the combine and everything. When it went overnight, it really shot us down in money. So we're below the 100K mark on the server. We have 30,000 cash on our bank website. Then we have 100,000 in stocks right now. So the loan payment each day is roughly like $14,000, which is quite a bit. But I'm hoping from this field, from what we did yesterday in the stream, if you guys missed that, when we did the barley and oats that you can see here, and then we planted winter wheat down, so hopefully we can capitalize on that. But we made around $50,000-$60,000 from that. Obviously that's just revenue. A lot of this stuff costs money, but hopefully the soybean field, we're going to bring in the cash. And I think prices shot up too on soybeans, so we're going to try and get everything harvested, and then I think off camera we'll go ahead and sell things. Not really sure how that works with FSN, but once I do figure it out, I'll let you guys know. I'll see you guys once we get down to the field. Wish me luck. If anything, oh, that's a pretty big pothole we got there. We'll have to fix that. If anything happens, I'll turn on the camera and start recording again, but that is swing wide. All right, guys, we're almost there, but the train, of course, we get stuck by the train. It's not a big deal. I actually kind of forgot about Brad back there, so hopefully he'll be able to catch up, but we just gotta wait for the train. Maybe that's where we can get our stuff sold. It's good that the train's coming by. That, you know, grain's flowing, grain's moving, so that's the market's running. That's good. There we go. There's the end. We'll go ahead and pull on through. I just put the grain carts on the side. Oh, gonna let me through. Put the grain carts on the side. Once we get harvest in here, it shouldn't be too bad, and then we'll be able to go in there. Okay. All right, boys, the crops look good. Let me go ahead and get my reader out. All right, we're sitting at 20%. Everything looks good. Yeah, crop moisture is 20%. That's all we need. All right, that's cool. That's cool. Let's get these beans harvested. There was a little bit of overnight dew. I think that's what it was. And then there's Brad. He got stopped by a train too. That's kind of funny. So we're gonna get hooked up to the header. I'm gonna pull up and out of here. So what the move kind of is I'm gonna detach from one of these. So we'll keep one that's so I'll just attach and detach to these, and then we'll keep one always like in the field, one connected to my pick, so that Brad can always just keep going. What's up, big cat? You like that train?
Yeah. Yeah, man. Did you see the little gate that it went up in the middle of the train moving?
Really? So it had, and then it stayed down for me like way too long once the train passed.
Yeah, same here.
Something weird for it. Go ahead,
Right.
go ahead, get hooked up here. Crop moisture's at 20%, so we're good to harvest. Good to go.
All right, let's go.
Let's do it.
Can you guide me up to it?
Yep. Go ahead, I'll jump on here. There you go. Keep going. And then, yep, just back up. You got it. Brad's good at it. There we go, big cat. Perfect. Nope, you had it. Forward. Good. There you go. Cool beans. I'm going to get out of Brad's way so we can get turned around here. And then I'm going to, once he gets harvested, we can actually, I'm going to probably put the PJ trailer out there just once he gets some things going. There we go. It looks like Brad's getting going. Cool. There we are. So like I said, what the move is, I'm going to let him go up and down here probably once or twice. And then so we can kind of clear out this front so I can actually park and get into the field. It looks dry. We should be able to pull in. I shouldn't get stuck at all. There are a few muddy spots down by the tracks, I think, at one time, and maybe by the tree line. I'm gonna go ahead and get my radio on, make sure he'll come back here and clear this out. Radio in, Brad. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Go ahead and see if you can turn around and come back. So a few times here, make it like 3 or 4 passes so I can park the grain carts and then the power stroke in the field. That way I have some sort of, parking lot. I can get off the highway. Cool beans. There he is. Looks good, Brad. Go ahead and, just go up and down a few more times so I can actually get a place to park. Cool. Brad's missing some. Gosh dang, we better get Bolt back out here. We will, we'll just wait for Brad here. All right, there we go. We're going to see if we can pull in here. It's going to be a little hard. I don't want to get stuck. This little inlet here is a little soft with a little bit of mud, but it's not too bad. There we go. We'll pull in here. So like I said, what the plan is, I'm going to go ahead, get this guy detached, and then we will, I got to attach. Oops, is this connected? There we go. Got the lights plugged in. So I'm going to keep this grain car right here. We're going to keep this waiting. I'll fill this one up, and then I'm going to head back to the farm. And if Brad needs to unload when I'm not back yet, he can just unload into this one, which will be right down here. So that's kind of the plan right now. And it looks like he's going to go down the long way. I don't know how full he's going to be, but I think he'll need me to empty him out here soon. So I think my job, because yesterday I did all the harvesting, Brad's going to take over there. So if you guys want to see his perspective, check out the link in the description to Brad's channel. And yeah, so I'll be running and gunning and doing all the busy work. Oh, I gotta also get the PJ trailer. Let me go ahead. I just want to get it off the highway. All right, guys, we're pulling up to him. It's nice and dry, so there is a little bit. There's some wet spots out here, but it's fairly nice and dry. We'll get going. Good thing I got a dually too, so we float on top of any soft spots. But we're trying to stay out of. Okay, all right, here we go. Gotta reduce my speed. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna get them unloaded, and then like I said, I'm just gonna have our grain cart be the empty one just back there, so that if Brad ever needs to, he can go back and unload. All right, Brad, looking good on your end?
Yeah, looking great, man.
Cool. All right, we will just stand there. It looks like you're missing some, man. You just missed a little bit. Oh, I need to get out of your way. All right, I'm not a good driver, guys. But we'll get him unloaded here, get this grain cart fully filled up, and he's went around twice, and then he'll start running up and down the fields. All right, guys, Brad and I are going to switch spots. We got the first grain cart unloaded. This is about half full, so we'll get that going here. I'm going to jump in the combine. He's going to jump in the power stroke, and we'll swap it out. Everything's been going good so far. We got it all unloaded. The combine's already super dirty again. Just got her cleaned off, so I think the yield seems to be pretty good here on this field. It's not amazing. But so we've we're gonna really price compare, see how much we make on these soybeans, and try and figure out like what is the most profitable crop right now for us to do, and kind of see what we can make from it. So each grain cart holds 25,000. We filled 1.5 so far, and we have a ways to go on the field. I'll show you exactly what do we have left. As you can tell, we've actually taken a pretty good chunk out of it, so it's not, I don't think it's yielding like the wheat and the barley were per like 1,000 liters, but obviously soybeans are almost 3 times as expensive, or in terms of price. We're gonna get going here, guys. Enjoy this time lapse, and I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, guys, bit of an update. We're about halfway done with the field, and we got tired of the header being so small, so we just returned the header. There's actually Steve. Yo, let's give him a wave. His tremor is he has a tremor. That is so nice. And okay, he's pulling 3 gravity wagons, so I guess I'm not that unrealistic, just pulling 1 or 2. So we went out and we just leased a Macdon header. It's more than double the size that we just had. So that's what we're doing right now. We're absolutely gonna fly through things, and because we're gonna fly through them, I better get this grain cart that's totally full of soybeans. I better get this back and unloaded. So I'm gonna keep going, and yeah, he's gonna fill up really quick. So hopefully we can get back and fill him up before he is. So I will see you guys in a bit, and everything's going good. Besides, we have 72 in-game dollars. We've literally spent almost $20,000 just today on leasing the combine, because each hour is like $8,000, and that's like obviously super expensive, and we don't want that. So we needed to get going, and getting a header that's double the size of that one, it's going to speed us up a lot. So I just need to make sure that I'm able to keep these gravity wagons empty and that the combine is just running. All right, there we go. Now we're actually doing some work here. That we have quite a bit bigger header, so we're gonna pull up here, see if we can get right alongside of him. Yo, Brad, we're ready. Right next to you, big cat. All right, so we got Brad unloaded there, and then I gotta take this one back down. So probably 1.5 more grain carts to go, and then we should be good. So yeah, I gotta bring this one back down. And then actually we had problems with the other one broke. The front axle is broken. I'll show you guys. It actually has happened twice while during this harvest. So if you go too fast on these J&M grain carts and like take a turn too fast, especially with this weight in there, like the axle just like snaps. I don't know if that's intentional, if that is like a mistake in the mod or something, but just the front axle just completely snaps. So I'm setting I'm gonna go no faster than 50 miles an hour, so that say we come into a turn quick, or like I'm going too fast, I don't like break the axle again. Really what it is, a lot of times these little mud spots in the middle of the road, which are so annoying, there are only like right here, I can't avoid that, and it like messes up the truck and the trailer. So there's here, I better slow it back down, but that's kind of what's super annoying. But I'll see you guys once we get back to the farm. All right, guys, we got her done. We were sitting here, we're waiting for Brad to finish up literally the smallest strip, but it cost us a lot of money, and I think we learned a lot from it. Get the biggest header like you possibly can, because sitting out here and running that combine literally cost us $8,000 an hour, and so we spent a bunch of money just like on the lease. So I mean, I think that was a really bad decision, in us doing that and stuff, but we're gonna see if we can plant some winter wheat. We're gonna try it and see. So we have all these planted in winter wheat, but I don't know, we might come out here and plant. It's gonna be, again, pretty expensive to do that. I'm gonna go ahead, officially unload him all the way, and then yeah, we'll get that harvester out of here. That thing is so expensive to just have leased out, and then obviously the header too. There we go. So I'm gonna hook up to both these. We'll put them in the silos, and then I think, yeah, like I said, we still need to figure out actually like how to sell this. I'll either make a post or I'll have it in the next episode. Anyway, you guys will, if you guys watch daily or you watch all the episodes, you'll see exactly how much money we make on this, so don't be worried about that. And hopefully I guess I didn't think about this, but hopefully I can back these. I'd like to take both at the same time. Okay, let's see if I got it in me. Come on, baby. Nope, the other way. All right, it is so tough to back these up. I hate how they don't, like, it's just almost impossible. Like, I feel like in real life it might be a little easier, but just in game, it's, like I said, it's almost impossible. All right, can I? Oh, they're too far away. All right, come on now. If you guys ever have this problem too, like, it is just not easy to get this lined up. The further I pull away to straighten it out, the harder it is. All right, guys, we got them loaded up. I'm heading on my way back. We're gonna see we're gonna roughly estimate how much we should get from it once we unload all this. And then I actually, one of the great carts that's I still have a great cart that's completely full and the axle is broken. I'll show you guys that once we get there, but it doesn't look good. So I'm gonna take the thing that kind of sucks about Field 62 is it's so far away from everything, so we have to like drive pretty far. Eventually we'll get a CDL license, get like a semi and everything, but I think right now, like, it's just probably each season I want to buy one piece of equipment that, well, first off, we need to pay off our loan, and then after that we'll start buying, I think, equipment that, so we don't have to, it just doesn't cost so much for us to run it for many hours. That's the biggest thing. Just that combine was so expensive to run for a long period of time, and that's probably why we should have just got a huge header from the beginning and then just got it done in an hour and a half, 2 hours. But that's right, you live and you learn. And then also, like, having more people on would help too, but that's all right. All right, guys, so this is the broken axle. This is what I was talking about, the JM grain cart. Now we're leasing it, so good thing we don't own it, but I wonder if they're gonna be mad when I turn this in. Yeah, so it's broken. I'm limping it in here. The tires, like, don't even roll. It's pretty messed up. I took a corner. You know what, I didn't even do anything that bad, so it's kind of like the equipment's fault. And this actually happened twice today. I didn't show you guys the first one, but I literally have to limp it back in, and I'm full throttle right now, just dragging it pretty much like a rag doll. So all I really care about is getting this grain inside. We're gonna have approximately 100,000 liters of grain selling at 100,000 liters of soybeans selling at $1,300 per 1,000 liters. So pretty much 1,000 times 1,300 or 1,300, and that'll be, we'll get like 130K off this off the soybeans alone, plus 50K from the barley and oats. So we'll be sitting in revenue off of our crops like 180K, almost 200,000, which is pretty good. And then maybe factor in other once we do winter wheat too, that would be really nice. But I don't know, we'll see. And Bolt's gonna jump on here today, get that planted, so I won't be showing you guys that. And one thing that's really nice, and I guess we kind of started FSN like in the winter mode or during winter, is we can make 60K during the winter months or the winter days doing the DOT plowing, which we actually, it's not really any cost to us. We just have to plow like all the roadways and stuff using their equipment, which is totally fine. And yeah, so that's pretty much 60K in the winter, and it won't cost us too much. So I'm excited for the winter to get that easy 60K in, which is going to help us with like loan payments and stuff. All right, let's see if we can finagle this in here. This broken axle, I don't want to destroy our little compound here. There we go. Can I unload? All right, cool. We're going to unload 230 1,000 liters. So we're gonna have roughly, I'll show you guys kind of what we have here. I wonder if it's gonna, it should be easier to pull, obviously, if I have less in the grain cart itself. And it's just so bad. It sucks because like the wheels didn't move at all. Like they should be able to spin, but oh yeah, guys, it's a lot easier to pull. And look at the tire. It's like waving back and forth. So I'm gonna get, what am I doing with this? I'm gonna get all these grain carts returned. We're gonna get seating. Bolt jumped in here too. So that is gonna wrap up today's episode. I'll brief you guys on exactly how much we make precisely. I kind of have to figure out that whole process, but at least our GSI grain bins are somewhat full. And yeah, that's it right now. So I think roughly we're going to make around $180,000 off this harvest. So thank you guys for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see you in the next one.